Oh, that's interesting. There it is. Ah! The video didn't come up for the show. Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse, where life. It's just life today. Oh goodness, I've got gain salvage, disruptor damage on the ground, and defeat Tholians on the ground. That's not exciting. And Chris is doing other stuff at the moment. Gain salvage. Do I have any salvage on this tune? Nope. Nope. No salvage there. Let's go find somebody with some salvage. Because no, I am not working for salvage. Not if I don't have to. I might have some. One of my tunes has got like rows of salvage sitting there. It's probably on a different account too, the way my luck has been going lately. Do we have anybody here? I only need 500 salvage. Yeah, that's not it, but we'll start there. Let's go find us a bank. Put some stuff away. Tholians on the ground. That's kind of boring. I should be able to do that. Anything else that needs to go in there? Nope. Let's do that one, that one, that one, that one. Now we got some room. Let's find us a fleet bank. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Good enough. Oh, and Chris disappeared. No worries, we can deal with this. Let's do this. What pays well? Ninth rule pays well. Good morning, Cliff. How you doing? Got an ad inbound here, and Chris stepped out for a moment. Probably real-world stuff. I woke up way too early, and I'm really tired this morning. Ooh, I need to turn on this game audio, don't I? I don't think I had it set this loud last night. It seems very, very loud to me. Oh, that's right. The ship turns like a brick. I came for the loot. I do love the ship, except for the turn radius. And yes, I know there's things I can do about it. Come on. There we go. Wait here for a moment. Ooh, there's stuff there. Did we get enough stuff? It's the return of the Chris.
Right, maybe now it will work.
Yeah, that's not how life goes.
Oh, that wasn't funny, because, like, the headset was not detected.
Oh!
I had to restart the entire computer.
Well, I could hear you, and I could hear background noise through your headset,
Yeah,
but...
That's only because it switched over to my built-in mic
Ah!
on the laptop.
That would explain why it sounded funny.
Yeah, that was not the idea, so we realized that, oh, we're not doing this today. Have to restart. I don't know why, I unplugged it, I plugged it back again. I didn't use the headset today, but
No,
like, it's the first time forever that I ever tried to, like, not connect properly. So that was a transgression that will be later punished. Because I will not have that happen.
what are you gonna do? Threaten to cut the cord?
Oh, I can put scissors right next to it and it will just never die again. I terror
Oh,
things.
that's how I used to deal with my printers that wouldn't work, especially in the downstairs
Yeah.
engineering area. I'd get calls from them like once a week. The printer doesn't work, and walk downstairs and fix it. I eventually just took a big baseball bat and took it down there and put it where the printer could see it.
You laugh, but honestly, printers are self-aware.
Oh, they are.
already,
I'm
and
not laughing. I'm totally aware that
Those
the printer knew.
those evil buggers can sense your fear and your uncertainty, and if you are afraid that it's not going to work, then it's not going to work, because it knows you're afraid. And I'm saying we already have artificial intelligence, but not of the sort we'd like. And yeah.
AIs are learning
Printers
from
are
the
the
printers,
first
not the other way around.
And it has been like that with printers for years. It's
Oh, I
not
know.
a new thing.
Oh, absolutely. The printer upstairs and I were
getting
good friends. It rarely jammed unless somebody else was using it. And we communicated well, but that downstairs printer, because it worked in an office with the engineers who just took it for granted. They didn't love it.
Yeah,
They
you
didn't
can't take
appreciate
a
it.
printer for granted.
Yeah, you have to be a printer's friend.
No, you need to tell her who's the boss and who has the baseball bat or a hammer. Either way, yeah, it needs a reminder.
See, I use aux power to inertial dampeners.
Okay.
It's either going to help with the printers or with my turning radius. I'm not sure which. Both. Actually, what I need to do is put
printers on board. You have replicators.
Well, you could have printers. Think about it. That would make sense more than a replicator. Printers are...
Printers require material like paper.
Then again, yeah.
Replicate paper already with something printed on it. How else do you think they got traditional books in the...
Well, I'm sure Picard bought all his books at the bookstore back in Brooklyn. What's the name of it? No, excuse me, Manhattan. What's the name of it? The Strand. There's this bookstore in...
that way.
Pardon?
But Picard's wired that way.
Yeah, he likes... But he likes old paper. He doesn't want to go buy a freshly printed copy. He wants to go get the old ones.
Actually, she's not the only person. Actually, there was a scene in Season 5 Discovery where Dr. Kovich is having a notebook that is vintage 21st century, I think?
Okay, so...
Unreplicated. So that was a nice touch. It was kind of like nod. He likes antique stuff because because of his background and his past, and they love that kind of nod.
Cliff says the Oxton or Sher dampeners is for the printers. Yes, that makes some sense.
I mean, printers will not like to be an uneven ground, so I would say that it wouldn't like being shaked around and rocked back either.
That is an excellent point. I think my game audio is a little loud. Let's go in there.
Reminds me. Oh,
It's not that loud. Must just be me.
Okay, Discord. Let's try that again.
Hang on, I'm going to switch tunes before we team up for anything. Because this one's just got...
Gladly do 3 different Borg TFOs.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
not be bothered dealing with 3 Iconian TFOs.
Give me 3 Borg TFOs. Don't give me 2 Lucaris and 3 whatever the heck else they've got there. I'm not doing it. I'm just re-rolling it. Oh, I want you to know I have 3 Iconian TFOs on this tune.
Congratulations, I'm re-rolling mine.
Yeah, I am too.
Tholian ships 30. Yeah, I'll take it.
We can do that one.
Even if I have to do Archer twice, I will not do 3 Iconian TFOs.
AP damage ground, Borg ground, Disruptor damage ground.
Oh my god. For disruptor damage ground, if you have some low-buy, I would highly recommend for a rifle.
Oh no, my Gorntune has got great disruptors for ground, so I'll just make him do the work.
Okay.
And I've got tunes with good AP weapons. This might actually be one of my good AP.
Large disruptor rifle, and it just disintegrates enemies. It has like a single bolt has 207.9 disruptor damage.
Well, I'm not lacking on pew-pew equipment.
No, yeah, I'm not saying you do, but it does the exceptional amount of damage, so it gets quicker if you have a lot of that.
Just want to make some space there.
I suppose I could be bothered to do Tzenkethi from maybe a Grenouille Gauntlet, maybe?
Good morning, Chosen.
The worst kind of options.
Well, Cliff points out we have to show them who's boss, referring to printers. You can do that. You can bully them. But you can also make them your friends, you know. Bring them fresh paper. Fresh
printer never befriends you, no.
Well, okay.
Yeah, you put in fresh paper, but it's gonna be too rough fresh paper. You're gonna put it just by a micro millimeter on the wrong side. It's gonna be, oh, I can't detect paper. I'm sorry. It's like, oh,
there is that, yeah.
You just choose not to.
Well, the downstairs engineering area. Well, downstairs is also where the production lab was, so courtesy of the equipment we sold, the humidity level for 9 months out of the year was far higher than upstairs, which was fully air-conditioned, and it affected the paper. The office itself was air-conditioned, but all this paper that was stored out in the main area, and it would get slightly damp or slightly overheated, and the printer hated that paper. The upstairs paper, I kept separately. The downstairs paper, no. And then one of my predecessors, Chosen, why have you been up since midnight last night? That's excessive. Yeah, unless you want to be up that time. But my predecessor accidentally bought several cases, not packages, but cases, 2,000 sheets, 5,000 sheets, whatever it was, of the wrong size of paper.
With that,
I bought an industrial paper cutter, and I would trim that paper down from the size. It's 8.5 by 14, and standard American is 8.5 by 11. So I just set it up so I could run 1,000 sheets through at a time and trim it down to the right size. And my boss is like, "Why did you spend $500 on a commercial paper cutter?" Well, because you spent like $20,000 on the wrong size paper and you didn't send it back. This way, at least you can use it.
Yeah, no.
Chosen says, I'll be on Fortnite next week for a live event. Ah, nice.
Does that answer the question while you're up at this?
Practicing staying up late. I don't know. Maybe getting other stuff done. I just realized I forgot to refine dilithium on my other account yesterday. Yeah, I'm trying to get in the habit of doing it because otherwise that 250 days it's going to take it's more than 250 to refine all my dilithium is going to extend into 10 months. Because once it's refined, then I have to start buying the Zen. I think maybe I'll start buying the Zen ASAP, so that's always in process.
Yeah.
Of course, I can't move the Zen. Excuse me. But I can buy stuff with Zen. Anyway, Planetary Desperados tried to post something. Can't do that. Can't do that, Planetary. Somebody tried to put spam up there. We had somebody successfully spam us yesterday.
Yeah.
That's a one-off. That's not going to happen again.
No.
Yes, Pi is very good at updating our spam bot. Yeah, Cliff goes, boo, hiss. Absolutely.
We're using a spam bot.
Pardon?
Just normal built-in, or is he using
No,
another one?
Pi keeps updating it because the spam gets slightly more sophisticated, so he's found ways to, as they figure out better ways, he figures out better ways.
Yeah, but is he using a built-in?
He's using the built-in one and then resetting what the parameters are. There's usually keywords in the spam. Figuring out what the keywords are, then creating a term. As they get more sophisticated, he gets more sophisticated. But let's be honest, most spams aren't that sophisticated. They're just trying to get you to buy into whatever there is. Oh, get extra viewers. I don't have extra viewers. I have you guys, and I love you.
Well, like, you've got a great vibe going on here. First time chatter, first time seeing the stream. Yeah, I'm sure I am.
Okay, this is really interesting. There is a warning on my weather that rain is inbound. So I pulled up the weather. There's no rain till tomorrow. And it's not till...
It's inbound tomorrow.
Yeah, but it's telling me it's today, except it's actually tomorrow. Which is fine. I wanted to do gardening today. Get my last of my flower bulbs into the ground.
Well, you're clumsy.
Not going to go to the gym because I'm going to spend my day working on that.
What are you planting?
I'm planting tulips and peonies.
That's what you did with my marigolds. They're
They're marigolds.
I love that clip.
Oh,
So iconic.
and this does say we're going to have rain, but we're going to have rain right now. That's fine.
I do have tulips. Every one of my favorite flowers.
I got a bunch of tulip bulbs when they went on sale from... Good morning, Gaming Lord. Oh, I got tulip bulbs from the fancy schmancy place, and it's like, put these in the ground right away. 2 weeks ago. So half of them are in. Let's hope the other half survive till I put them in today. It's been cold. We'll just go with it. It's been cold. They shouldn't have done anything bad. Well,
A specific color? Or?
Yeah, I bought colors. Lots of them. Not pastel, so... blues and... No, sorry. Reds and purples and white and... I'm not a person for pastels, because my house is all white, so it's like, yes, let's use bright, bold, beautiful colors. And the peonies are
totally.
brilliant pink. But they'll take about 2 years to fully grow in. We'll see. We'll see if I'm living here in 2 years, or if I've moved on. Probably still be here in 2 years. I haven't finished unpacking from moving in 2 years ago. Why do I think I'm going to get all my projects done? Let's not be ridiculous. But let us do some pew-pew if that works for you.
Yeah, sure.
Okie doke. What did you say you had for...
Well, Tholian ships, 30 of them.
Okay. Well, let's start off in Archer then, if that works for you.
2 Lucari TFOs.
Then let's do Lucari TFO. Hold on. What do we have for acceptable Lucari TFOs? How about why don't we start with Tzenkethi front? Because we'll still have time to get a second one in this morning.
Oh, we could do Gauntlet.
Yeah, we could do Gauntlet. I'll just switch ship. Oh, hold on a second. This works better if I team you first, right? Right.
It would have worked, yeah.
It-
I was waiting for an invite.
Oh, picky, 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 picky. Cliff, do you want to join us? And we can do the event, Cliff. That's fine. Cliff, do you want to join us for some pew-pew first? Then we can go do the event with you. All right.
I completely forgot I ran the event. No. Right. Have I? No,
I don't know.
I mean, since I redeemed it, I stopped, like...
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm probably going to buy it out on this tune after today. It's down to, there's only 900 left, and I have 9,000 Zen, so yeah, that'll work fine. All right, everybody's here. I'm going to queue us up for Tzenkethi front. Weeboo.
Instant wee-woo.
Well, there's 3 of us. That's going to make it a lot easier.
It's been freezing here since last night. We have frost. We have a wind that makes it feel like it's 10 degrees colder than it actually is.
I baked the turkey yesterday, roasted the turkey yesterday, and to do it according to the book, you have to start it off with the oven at 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Needless to say, I did not have to run the heat until this morning. The house was still warm all night long. Too warm.
Yeah,
Probably-
500 Fahrenheit, wow.
Yeah, it was very warm in the house. When I discovered that the roasted garlic mashed potatoes were
260 degrees Celsius. Oof.
yeah. You started off that high to put a nice color on the turkey, and then you turn it down to a lower temperature to actually finish the cooking. So if anybody picks up that bomb. Nope, I guess I'm getting the bomb. And I'm going to go north. Stop shooting at me. Goodness gracious. They're so rude.
Impertinent.
Yeah, and they're chasing me.
How dare.
I got other guys to go here. Fine. I'll shoot more things. Oh, it shouldn't be doing that. Ah, that's why. Oh! I don't think that was me. I guess it was. Okay. Excuse me.
And I lost a bomb.
Yep, they do that.
I'd like to report a boo-boo.
Turn it into lost and found?
Well, I'm gonna get another one.
Trying to keep this cruiser from getting to the starbase. This is interesting. There's a cruiser basically going in sideways. Very interesting.
Oh, come
Oh, wow.
on, just frickin' die.
No, last starbase got bombed. Yeah.
This is not the best run, we only have done one Tzenkethi.
Yeah, I know. 2 Tzenkethi base.
Trying to intercept another
There's
starbase.
somebody's got one.
I got one.
Okay.
It wasn't me. Hey, do you know what happened to Jim Carrey? He used to be so anti-establishment, and recently I saw posts when people are just saying that he's done some face work. I'm like, what?
Oh. He said he was going to retire from acting, and then he did Sonic? He did something
Yeah.
recently, and everybody thought it was just amazing. Is this base really here?
But he was so
Oh
anti-establishment
yeah.
and so anti-Hollywood and overall the popularity, and suddenly he's done facial work, like really
Mhm.
just pumping Botox into his face,
Yeah.
which just doesn't work well with
No.
him. He starts to look like
It
Mr.
actually
Robot.
doesn't work well with most people. You look really bunny later. We're up to 3.
Yeah. I mean, if you just lose like just tastefully just in 2 places, like then it doesn't stretch your entire face, and I guess you can go with that. But like, yeah, he starts to look like, you know what? There's that guy from Got Talent, America's Got Talent, the British guy that kind of, I don't know what's Cowell or whatever his
Yeah,
name is.
Simon Cowell. I couldn't remember his
Simon
name.
Cowell. So yeah, he's done some awful things to his face, and Jim Carrey's starting to kind of remind him, and I'm like, ooh, that's not good.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the most part, you look beautiful. You don't need any of that other stuff. If you think you need it, that's
No,
great, but I bet you're just beautiful the
I
way
can
you
name
are.
one that doesn't look great, but wouldn't be helped anyway.
There are people who, opt for it for whatever reasons because they don't have confidence or they actually need stuff because of deformities or health or whatever. I'm not judging anybody. It's just so many people who are already inherently looking great think they need to look young. Young does not necessarily look good. That said, though, apparently I have a bomb. I got a bomb. I was watching a YouTube on Hollywood actors then and now, and it was people like Chris Hemsworth and Chris Pine, and you see a picture of them when they were young, and you see a picture of them now, and it's like, oh, no, definitely better now. Definitely better.
I know.
This was strictly on actors, not actresses. They do one on actresses, too, but oh my goodness. Well, everybody's got a bomb.
I mean, I don't have a bomb.
Well,
I mean, look at Pedro Pascal, like,
I,
yes,
I,
daddy.
I think there's so many people who age just looks so good on, and then you see all these youthful people, the young ones, and
John
it's like,
Krasinski, again,
yeah, youth.
the older you look,
Some-
the more mature you look,
Mm-hmm.
the
You
finer
look
the wine.
good. Yeah, thank you. Well phrased. The finer the wine. Yeah. Oh, we got all 5. We got all 5. Where's the?
We have a dreadnought. And
Where is the
where
dreadnought? There he is.
I'm blind.
He's on the southern one. He's. What was the southern base?
Hey, there it is.
Mm-hmm. Just have to look for all the numbers suddenly running up.
There you go. Nice and obliterated.
Just thoroughly cooked. Oh, excuse me while I stretch. Ugh.
I mean, I don't know if you've ever run into. There's a content creator on TikTok that does cooking. I can't really remember the name. She's Arabic, I think.
I don't think I have seen her.
She's wearing a scarf around her hair, so like, I suppose it's like obligatory for the reliefs. But the stuff she does in the kitchen is just like having me on my jaw drop, because it all looks like a proper chef doing that in a 5-star restaurant. And some of the recipes are so easy to do. There's the one when she did waffles out of potatoes. She just cooked whole large potatoes in peels still,
Yeah.
just thoroughly washed, and after like she did poke a few holes in them before they were cooked. So after she dried them off and put them into the waffle maker, she did 2 huge square waffles out of them. And then she put just some chicken, just very small very tiny chops of chicken, like chicken breast. So it was just like, I don't remember if she sliced it or diced it, but it was just very small bits, and they were all nicely coated with some oil, olive oil, and some herbs and spices. And then she put that onto pan. When it started to get a nice coloring on both sides, she covered it with cheese, grated cheese. And then she covered the pan, so it all got like, it created that layer of cheese that sunk into the chicken.
Oh.
And then she put that chicken onto the potato waffles from the waffle maker.
Uh-huh.
And it was just like a crusty waffle with cheese chicken, and it looked absolutely divine. And I was like, oh, drooling.
Sounds very good. Hohel asks, doesn't Chris Hemsworth have Alzheimer's or something? Because I saw a premise of a new show about him making memories before he loses his memory. I could be wrong, but that was the impression. He has a genetic predisposition to Alzheimer's, so he is doing stuff on the off chance that ever develops, including better nutrition, better lifestyle, but also, advocating for retaining your memories. Yeah, it hasn't started to trigger anything. It's just the genes are there, so might happen. I can't remember what the gene is.
Such a good age.
Yeah.
42. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
1983.
Yeah. Genetic predisposition doesn't always trigger things. So a lot of times, if you've got a predisposition to somebody, or to something, change your diet, change your nutrition, you change your exercise, your lifestyle, all that stuff. And that, who knows, maybe that prevents it from happening sometimes. You do what you can. I find it interesting. I wonder if it...
likelier to develop Alzheimer's disease
in the
general population.
I wonder if he had a parent or grandparent who had it, and that's the reason he got tested, because generally you don't go out hunting for...
My grandfather suffered from Alzheimer's.
Okay.
Lineage. And I'm not sure if this is like...
Well, it runs...
maternal or paternal side?
I don't know. I don't think it's... I don't know if it's tied to a genetic or sex chromosome.
My dad's side had it.
Well, my
not sure if that's transmissible.
Grandmothers on both sides had it. My half-sister had it. But...
Well, I think you were in the same lineage, probably.
Only some with my half-sister. But yeah. But then my brother, no. My other sister, no. My mom died relatively young, no. My aunts, nope. So, maybe it's environment and genes. Maybe it's just for my family environment. Who knows? I mean, my grandmother had it, but it didn't manifest itself till she was almost 100.
Wait, what? Chris Hemsworth's career kicked off with Star Trek? Seriously?
Kicked up, yeah, big time. He played George Hur'q.
This is where he really started. This was his real first film ever?
Was it really?
I think so. Well, there was some TV series, but when it comes to movies, this was his first film ever.
Wow, talk about getting the right role.
And that's just like few minutes. He's like 5 minutes on the screen.
Yeah.
Total, I think.
I will say that it's a great 5 minutes.
Wow, I remember there was a memorable moment. It really, I remember him. I remember. I didn't even see it that many times, and I still remember the voice he does when he's sort of, let's call him Jim. Wow, that was such a...
Yep, no, it was his first movie, and then a couple of nothings, and his next big movie was Thor. Wow.
Being fast-forwarded, he skipped a lot of, 5.9, 6.5, nothing really that amazing, and then Thor. Hello?
Really?
started his career in 2009. In 2009. I don't know. I don't care about his acting, but it's just so good to look at. I don't care about anything else.
His acting is not bad.
It might, yeah. I think Liam's worse, but I've seen a couple of scenes with Liam doing The Witcher, and I'm like, oh no. I'm not even talking about comparing him to Henry Cavill, which isn't like incomparable.
Yeah, well, no. Can't compare Henry Cavill to anybody.
Yeah, but like still, like outside of it, just comparing him to my image of The Witcher is like, oh no.
Cliff needs to do the daily. Cliff, do you want to do Bug Hunt or do you want to do Swarm? Or as we say, Swarm.
Armor? What?
Chris needs to do the daily. I'm trying to figure out which one he wants to do for the daily.
I don't need to do it, but I can do it.
Okay. Okay, Swarm it is. We will swarm.
We will be swarmed.
We are swarmed. I will do it, and then I think I'll buy it out so I can just do this for the dilithium.
Well, a pitch for the Stargate TV series has already been on the table a year ago.
Yeah, we will.
We will. And they have an entire season outlined for characters and
Nice.
general direction and potential plans for future. So this is really well written, well thought through. So my goodness.
As long as it doesn't turn into a Picard-esque vanity project.
For one, this isn't going to be a reboot. Secondly, this is a brand new thing. It's going to have new characters, new direction. I mean, not a new direction, as it's going to it's not going to disregard everything that came before. This is in the pre-established canon of all the shows. It's not going to underline them or like draw a fat line or anything like that. So
May I interrupt for one sec?
going to be a new one.
Ho-Hell says there needs to be a law that Chris Hemsworth and Henry Cavill have to always be shirtless. Sorry.
Doesn't Hemsworth actually have that in contract that he needs to be shirtless in a movie for an amount of time?
I have no idea, but if it's true, that's fine. That's fine. No worries.
There was even a spoof of that in a movie which he did with Sandra Bullock, I think, a few years back, where she was a writer of romances and adventure books, and suddenly she's like in the middle of a situation of that kind.
Ooh, they could remake Romancing the Stone with Chris Hemsworth in the Michael Douglas role, and whoever is the female novelist. That would be fine. Totally fine.
I saw that was a comedy, and I did like this.
It's delightful.
It's funny because his comedy, and I'm talking about that one with Sandra Bullock and Hemsworth, it's like when he's completely like a joke of all of the roles that he normally does. So that was,
works.
you know, that requires some kind of self-consciousness of like, I'm just making a spoof of everything I'm doing elsewhere. So like, I'm having fun with this, and they clearly seem to have fun with that one.
Yeah, you gotta love actors who can poke fun at themselves. Ho-Hell adds, I mean, all the time.
I mean, he might be cool if he ever comes to Poland. I mean, what?
Yeah. Well, Henry Cavill lives in England at least part of the time, so definitely would be familiar with cold. Good morning, Lexers. If a 5-year-old child has a good idea how to fix something, it's a safe bet Hollywood won't be doing this. Yeah, well, there is that, yes.
What's the title of that film?
Did I go past that one? No. I'm going down to the last
So
one.
happy with the radiolithic phasers being nicely working in the fire at will mode. Not shooting from inside of the ship, like going through the hull, but actually firing from the phaser emitter.
We all have our priorities in life, and it's good to know yours, Chris.
What's wrong with it? It's like from 0 point in the ship, where it's just like rifle with shooting from inside of it. That doesn't make sense, does it?
Lexers, go back to sleep if you're tired. No worries. For some reason, this week seems to just be dragging. I am so ready for the week to be done.
Oh, that wasn't... Oh, that's stupid of me. That wasn't Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, that's why I can't find it in his bio. It was Brad Pitt and Channing Tatum.
I like Channing Tatum.
You like him?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Another guy with a sense of humor.
I don't know much about him. I didn't see a lot of his movies. This funny thing when... Yeah, that was Brad Pitt making a spoof of himself and everything. The action movie genre. Really? Bowen Yang was in that? I don't remember him.
Who?
Bowen Yang. He's
I
a rising star in acting. He started with small secondary roles and like he's been one of the SNL regulars.
I
Absolutely
do not know
hilarious
the name.
comedic timing. It's absolutely comedic timing that is perfect. Sometimes it's just like I can't keep a straight face when I see him just because I remember all those stupid things he's done in SNL. This was so hilarious.
Last time I watched SNL was whatever year Patrick Stewart was on, so 20 years ago, maybe? Maybe 30 years ago?
That was long.
And it wasn't particularly funny, and I realized that's why I don't watch this anymore.
Yeah, they're hit and miss. Another Australian guy. He's from Brisbane.
Occasionally a clip will be on TikTok or YouTube Shorts or something, and I'll see a moment that's funny. Okay, that's good. But it's not funny enough to make me actually want to, one, get television.
No, you don't want to watch it the entire thing, but there are sketches that are absolute gold. It's like, oh my goodness, this is absolutely golden.
Well, one, I don't have TV. Two, it's late on a Saturday night. If I'm going to stay up Saturday night late, I'm going to be doing something fun, and watching television is not it.
This is him, and this is absolutely hilarious. I think it's one of
I will put that on when we are done for the morning.
Yep. Iceberg from the Titanic, that was just iconic. Irish cacophony. It's some of the best dialogues and lines I've heard in comedy situations in a long time. Oh, there's a hive. Hello.
Oh.
Mind if I kill you?
I'll just stay over here with my little tiny pew-pew mobile. Pew-pew, pew-pew-pew-pew-pew-pew.
McKee Raider. There's a McKee Raider with quite a nice amount of DPS. He kills everything nicely.
Well, that will do good work.
I was today years old when I learned that there's an abandoned and demolished, like, beach view district in Los Angeles.
Probably.
They had one built in like 1930s, 1940s, and it was dreamy until LAX has actually grown to a big international airport, and the noise and like the debris falling and like fuel dropping on people's heads from the planes that were starting literally just
That's going to be a problem.
meters above their heads. This really just made it uninhabitable, and LA just bought out all of the houses
Makes
move
sense.
people out and demolish everything. Just the streets of the old neighborhoods are left over.
So I used to live near
The pictures
O'Hare.
from the 50s made it look very dreamy. Sorry.
O'Hare used to do that. There would be surrounding communities, and they would buy them out till they basically ran out of places they could buy out. But they did get smart enough to surround themselves with industrial parks for the most part. So on 2 of the
Yeah.
primary runways, you go over either train areas or industrial parks, because if they have to drop fuel, which of course they never drop fuel, it wouldn't be on people's houses. But I'll tell you, there are a lot of days when all of a sudden you go outside and it's okay. There's a reason you
Well-
can smell the jet fuel.
Yeah, that specific neighborhood was like built in the 30s, so
Yeah.
the airport was just like a hobby thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't accepting any traffic, so like no one cared.
Right.
And they had a very dreamy lifetime until like LAX started to expand to a point when it just become a bloat, and they had parts of the planes falling down. And, like,
I
fuel
believe
drops
that.
from like freshly tanking and stuff like that. So oopsie.
Generally, you drop
wondering why-
fuel on
Oh.
arrival if you're still too heavy, especially if there's any
True, yeah,
problems.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're going to make sure that you're less likely to explode when you land.
And it, Odyssey class feels like a luxurious liner or plane, like a Boeing.
So I've only been to LAX once. It was for my nephew's wedding. Had to fly in. Did I fly in there? Yeah, I did fly in. Got my car, so, not an extensive visit. On the way back, though, I had to fly back to Chicago, and my flight was at 6 a.m. maybe, 7 a.m. And I was a couple hours north, so I basically woke up at midnight, drove over the mountains from where my nephew was, back to LAX, get in, turn in my car, check in my luggage, get to the gate, and there's nobody there. Nobody there. And I'm like, no. I didn't miss the flight. I mean, there's no time change. There's no way. And I went up to the gate, and they're like, no, we'll start boarding in 15 minutes. But there's no one here. Yeah, there's only 4 people on this plane.
Oh, nice.
Beg pardon? She said only 4 people on the plane. But they need to get the plane back to Chicago for a later flight. Okay,
What is the win?
yeah, and she's like, so nobody paid for first class, so we're just going to close off first class. But you guys, once we take off, you may sit any place if you want to have all the seats and take a nap. That's fine.
Oh, that is so nice.
Yeah, if you want food service, just feel free to walk on up and ask for whatever you want. They had to get all the attendants back to Chicago, and they needed to get the plane back to Chicago, but it was the most chill flight ever.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It is rare to get to Chicago and just be going, I'm one with the universe. Yeah, well,
Sounds dreamy.
I think
like
I had...
flying. It's just I never got that around to do that much.
Well, I used to travel for a living. This is when I was traveling for a living. I remember I had to be in Santa Barbara. I had to be over there for a reason just prior to the wedding. So, yeah, I was interviewing people to join my company for a very failed project. Oh, the project failed catastrophically. It was just hilarious. But that's okay.
That's never good.
Yeah. Oh, and while I'm sitting there in California, somewhere near the wedding venue, and I had like a day to spend doing phone interviews, I'm chatting with my first applicant, who starts off the interview with, yeah, no, it wasn't my fault. Beg your pardon? The whole thing, about me getting high during the surgery and falling asleep in this storage room wasn't my fault. I have a license for medical marijuana, and I'm like, oh, God, and I'm going to put you in my department where we're dealing with people who you have to make split-second decisions on. No! Not how you want to start the interview.
Why would he bring that up?
I have no idea.
Did they does he really think that people like know everything there is to know about him? They will ask about that stuff. Do you think that
He was an internal applicant, so I guess it was possible that I would have already heard about him, but I hadn't. I hadn't even seen his resume yet.
Well, he kind of broke it for himself.
Yeah, I mean, do not lead with reasons for me not to hire you.
Yeah, especially don't start with that.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be the first thing you hear is the first impression, and that's the thing you remember the most.
Yeah, it's been 20 years. Has it been 20 years?
And you still remember it.
Yeah, it's been about 20 years since I worked there, 22 years. Yeah, and I remember that. I remember it better than the wedding I went to. Oh, we need to get to Archer before we run out of time here.
Affirmative.
Everybody, off to Archer!
Way.
However you want to get there. I'm going to use Sphere of Influence for my shortcut. Cliff, we're off to Archer. I think I'm going to take today off from the gym, even though it is not a scheduled day off from the gym. My friend who's been sending me things to work on for training sends me detailed plans. You're going to do this, and this. Winds up sending me about 2 hours worth of stuff to do at the gym every day, plus 30 minutes of cardio. I'm thinking, I don't really want to spend 3 hours at the gym every day. Which one is Archer? Cliff, Archer is on the beta quadrant. It's on the extreme bar right-hand side. It is right of New Romulus by 2 sectors, towards the lower right-hand corner, near Narendra.
Narendra is the last system and the Narendra sector.
Yeah. So my shortcut is to use Sphere of Influence, the episode, to get me to New Romulus. But you could also use Transwarp to the beta, to the Azure Nebula, and then just go east. So it's this one right here. And we will wait for you.
Reminds me. To send you something. Check your DMs if you like.
I just saw that pop up there while we're waiting for Cliff. Oh, yeah, Vuvu. Is he sleeping? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is the position he chooses to sleep in. He
Oh,
literally
he's,
snores in it like a tractor.
he's so happy. We're looking at a picture of Chris's dog.
He's so
Oh, he's just totally dorbs.
And he does this face as well.
Oh,
Like those eyes. They do things to you.
Cliff is almost here. He's 120 some light years away. Where are you, Cliff? I do not see Cliff on my map. Where are you, Cliff? He's getting closer. Wherever he is, he's getting closer to us.
Yeah.
Archer looks like such a pretty planet to be covered with Tholians.
That's why we're killing them. I mean, what?
We're defending it! We're not killing them, we're defending!
What a nice way to dodge it. Look at that! Anders has built a ZPM a week ago, and he posted it on this Blue Sky. He's one of the artists for Stowe.
Yeah. I don't have him in my feed. I rarely go to Blue Sky, so I never know what's going on there.
He used blue bricks to build it. That's interesting. That's
Can
kind
you
of like an alternative to Legos, right?
I think so. Can you send a link?
To his post? Yeah.
Yeah.
Be linked. There you go. Lovely work, by the way.
Woo!
The fact that it was made up for the entire for the show. It doesn't look like nothing built out of bricks, honestly.
Those look really... That looks really nice.
I know, it looks like the real thing from the set or something. Wow! That's a really nice set. Oh. Blaustein Castle. Interesting. Say what you will, but this actually looks like a cozy set.
It looks nice. You should put the link in chat so other people can see it too. There you go. Everybody go take a peek. That looks really nice.
He had no idea that it's coming, so it was like nice timing for it. He built it last week and it's like, hello, Stargate coming back? I wonder if they're ever going to utilize, like, I do hope that there's going to be cameos and stuff like that.
There probably will
Something
be.
like just for nostalgia's sake, but you know, I do hope they wrap up the stuff from the universe as well somehow. That could really need to be.
That could happen.
They could cancel it in such a nasty way because sci-fi and MGM
Oh, yeah.
were in such a nasty place and time around when it was
Let's
having its second
go on
season.
in to Archer.
I still can't get over how nasty. I mean, it ended in a lovely cliffhanger that can be picked up years later, and you don't need to even explain why they look older. Because they were in a deteriorated ship, in a deteriorated hibernation pods. So
Oh,
they
no,
could say, oh, they didn't work well, so they just aged. But it took them more time than actually physically is between the last time they shot and when they resumed. Especially the sets for the starship that they were on, preserved by one of the actors from Atlantis. He bought it the entire interior so that he can just reassemble it and just... I think he used it in a movie or something, because he's still a filmmaker. David Hewlett was doing Rodney McKay and Atlantis.
I actually know who that is.
I hated his guts in the show. It's so annoying.
That means he's a good actor.
I mean, yeah, but I still hated his guts, and no one in real life would have worked on a project like that with that kind of attitude.
Don't forget web nodes count as ships, so this should help you with your kill count.
Oh yeah, I'm already halfway through, and we just threw the first wave.
Yeah, it's because of those nodes. Otherwise, there's only like 20-some ships in here. 27, 28 ships.
Yeah, but nodes are different.
But the nodes count, yeah.
Lastly, now they throw destructible torpedoes, so if anyone wants that, that's also a bonus. It's not a bad patrol. I just
No, not at all. It's got quite a few things in here. You could do spacey damage, you can do Tholians, you can do destructibles, materials.
3 of them on a singular system. You can just come in, gather the materials, leave, and then get in again and get 3 more if you have the 6 of them in Endeavor.
Japori is the other one that's got the 3. Most of them have 2.
Japori. Where is that? Is that
Japori is to the southwest of New Romulus. But it's my usual go-to when I'm on New Rom if I just need to do the 6 space mats.
Oh yeah. I usually go to Archer because I just like fighting Tholians.
can't remember who said Chipori.
I wanted to ask, but since you didn't remember.
It's not wrong. Yeah.
Not Elachi.
It's not Elachi. It's not Remans. It's not Klingons.
Oh, Shiara?
It could be. Obviously, it has not stuck in my brain too much.
Don't really pay attention to that because it's not really relevant.
It doesn't matter. I just have to shoot things.
Yep. I love the electric look of these beams I'm using.
Yes. They're very
Images,
pretty. Yes, I did just now. They were very pretty.
They're the Breen Polarons, actually.
Ah.
Breen Imperium Polaron.
Did you get your 30?
Breen Dread. Oh yeah, wait, ages ago.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Just making sure.
Nice and done.
Sweet.
Show me the ship to look like it's from the 32nd century. It's actually the legendary Fortune, but use a different skin on it.
Well, I'm going to get out of here. I have real life to attend to today. Way too
Ew.
much on the list. I know. Coming up on a
Not
holiday
judging,
weekend,
but
so. Hey. Holiday weekend next week. I want to get stuff done so I can actually chill next week. Just go, ugh, and not have to do anything.
Even chill. Do you even know?
No, I never chill. I never chill. It is not. It's not on my list of things that I do well. I was thinking about it yesterday though, because I could not get to sleep, because Fifi was cuddled up super tight on the right side, and Lola was cuddled up very tight on the left side, to the extent that I wanted to take off one of the blankets because I was too warm. I couldn't sit up in bed because they were just so tight against me last night. And I'm thinking, I have to go out of town in a couple of weeks, and I'm spending the night out. And it's like, I can sleep on a bed and stretch out and move my arms on a bed. I'm looking forward to this. And I can sleep in. I don't have to get up at 4 in the morning to take them out. And of course, you'll know I'll stay in one little tiny corner of the bed, and then I'll get up at 4 and go, well, I'm not going to bother waiting for breakfast. I'll just head home and be home by breakfast time. Because that's the way I do it. Anyway, everyone, have a wonderful day. Game plan is we will be here tonight in about 10 hours, starting about 5 p.m., I think. It worked really well last night. It looks like whatever internal work they're doing on the internet till they get the fiber set up, which will probably be years, is working. Hey. Didn't have dropped frames last night at all. We had some signal fluctuation, but nothing horrible. So we'll start with that one. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful evening, and as we like to say around here, stay Moopsy.
Who are you?
Wait, evening?
We are the knights who say...
Moopsy.
We'll see you this evening and stay Moopsy. Isn't that's what I said? Something like that?
Have a nice evening.
Oh, have a nice day. Sorry, yeah. Well, maybe it's evening someplace.
It is evening.
It is evening someplace, like the sign at the restaurant around the corner says. It's 8 a.m. someplace. They serve all-day breakfast.
Yep.
Take care, everybody, and I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye!